My name is Lahlouh. I play linebacker and running back, and class of 2019 for the Serra Padres.
Welcome back to the GSF All-Star segment. Ever since last year, I've always said the class of 2019 is stacked. There's a lot of talented players, and I believe there's a handful of them from Serra that's going to make some noise this year. One in particular, linebacker Lahlouh, number 6. This kid's a beast, 5'11", still growing, weighs about 205, runs a 4.840, 275 on the bench, 400 on the squat. He's got a 30-inch vertical and clocked in at 4.3 in the shuttle. I think these are Nike Combine stats. But you have to see the kid, and the film doesn't lie. He's pretty much in every single tackle. Now, with all the school records Serra broke offensively in 2017, the defense was kind of overshadowed, and EJ was a big part of that defense. But he didn't just play defense. He was also a fullback who ran the rock for first downs in certain situations against big teams. He was on special teams and made plays. He made plays consistently, and like I said, he was around the ball pretty much every single play. Definitely a leader and a playmaker. He made big plays against quality opponents. Check this out. Serra opened up the season against St. Mary's, defending NorCal champs. Pittsburgh, who ended up in the CIF D1 state title game. Second half of that game turned Serra's season around. Elk Grove, who in 2016 lost to Folsom in the Saco King D1 semis, but had some returning talents. They went 10-0 against WCAL teams. 2 against Valley Christian, who was in the CAF 2A state game in 2016 and had 2 major D1 running backs, and EJ had 21 tackles against Valley. And of course, St. Francis, their toughest opponent. They beat the Lancers twice, and EJ had about 20 tackles against them. And St. Francis had the best running back in the league, Darryl Page, who's another 2019 prospect. So defensively, they were quick to get out, and EJ ended his season with 123 tackles, 16 for a loss, 6 sacks. This was against quality opponents. And he reminds me of Blake Martinez from Stanford from 2 years ago, now with Green Bay. Kind of plays like him too. And guess what? He's got a 4.2 GPA. Principals list, honor roll student, scored 1520 on the SAT. I can totally see this guy playing at Stanford. He fits the mold, he's got the resume, but definitely a Pac-12 at least. He doesn't have any major offers. I don't think he's got any offers because I think all the offensive records that Serra broke last year kind of overshadowed the defense part of Serra, and EJ was the leader in that defense. I rank him as a top 5 defensive player in the Bay Area coming back. EJ is a smart player, and one lucky program is going to end up with this guy, and it's going to be awesome to watch. Remember the name, Lahlouh from Serra.
I was just trusting the D-line. They were eating up their offense, and I was just running through holes, doing me. And we practiced hard all week, and we did our 111th, and it paid off.
I actually started playing when I was 5, so this is my 12th year. And I was actually raised in Texas, so I'm kind of subject to the smash mouth football. But yeah, I've always played football. It's always been a part of me. It's always been something that my family and I hold true to, nothing I could ever let go of. It's a part of me. It's what made me who I am.
We all knew we just had to step it up, from the sophomores.
As a sophomore, I didn't know what my role was at the beginning of the season. I didn't know if I was going to be a leader or like a role model or like a beast in the middle. I didn't know. I was just going to try and put a maximum effort and see what comes out. Coach Vass trusted me, and my linebacker coach and all the other defensive coaches, they told me that I was the guy to lead. But personally, I always look forward to the biggest game, and this year it was St. Francis, the last game of WCL. But Valley as well, I was also looking forward to. I was looking forward to because they're a running team, just like St. Francis. And I just remember just being focused. That was the main thing for me, just being straight focused the whole game and just giving it my all. And just play with some passion. I like to play with passion and intensity. And just let the other team know, that this defense is for real. Personally, I just want to play ball at the next level. I know I'm capable of it. It's just, same thing with me and Luke. We're in the same boat. Someone's got to pull the trigger. But I love the game of football, and I know all my brothers do too. that's why I play. You know, I play for them. I play for my pops who passed away. He never really got to see me play football, but I try to play through him, and I know he's always watching over me. But I just like to thank my mom, and I would like, of course, to thank my teammates, my coaches, everyone that's been a part of my life for the last 5-6 years. You know, it's been tough, you know, with high school and moving here and all that, but it's always been a blessing to come this far. You know, I just love the game of football. Every game I try to bring some type of energy, some fire in me out, because, you know, I feel like that always helps me play better. We really expect to be the best, and that's kind of, in my opinion, that's what differs us from any other team in the WCL or even in NorCal. And I think anything's possible. It's all about, you know, what's in your heart. It ain't about, you know, how big a team is, how athletic, how many Division I offers you got. It's about, you know, how much heart you got. And that's, I hold that true to myself all the time.